Here's the thing. Can you hear me okay, Aaron?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
The thing is, like your mustache was too sophisticated for your age, and now you actually look your age. So I fuck with it.
See, I missed the mustache.
I don't know, man. It was too. It was like I'm not saying it didn't look good. You're a fine looking gentleman, but
Yeah.
the mustache, it was like it put like 5 years on you, bro.
His
Yeah,
my
but
tape player had it.
You gotta take it off.
oh no, it'll come back eventually. I mean, this has been 2 weeks. I mean, it's gonna be a while. That mustache was long. I didn't even know like the different layers. You know what I mean?
You look more virile.
I don't even know what that means.
It means like you have more masculine vibes. Like you look like you could like fuck someone up more. Like you look
Well,
like
that's what someone said. Someone said I look like a fuck boy now.
no fuckboy is different, man. Because I think fuckboy doesn't give off intimidating vibes.
Now he's intimidating.
No, you don't. You're not intimidating, but you could be. Whereas with the other one, you would talk a lot of shit like I'll fuck people up, and I'll be like that mustache says otherwise.
I'm glad you're getting a kick out of yourself.
No,
Oh, I earned this.
no,
He's
I
had a rough
agree.
2 days.
Whew.
Oh, you have?
Oh, holy shit. We'll get into it.
We
Yeah.
had a, yeah. I gotta go get the food for Tiana.
All right.
It's
Sounds
right
good.
here. I'll be back in 1 minute.
All right. Sounds great.
Hopefully Jaren will be here.
Well.
You can always have a consistent Jarren sort of Terminator 3 vibe.
Yeah. I'm trying to hold up to this shit. I've said to myself, I'm gonna wear one outfit
I like it.
But
on
different
this
hat.
podcast. Yeah, different hat, but the same general synopsis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see it.
Synopsis?
You got Mike's Hard Lemonade in there? What you got?
Yeah. What the fuck? Why did I say synopsis?
I don't know.
It sound like Ti.
It didn't apply. It sounded like some shit that a dude who just got out of jail and read the dictionary. And then
It definitely
tried
did
to-
not fucking. It did not apply. I mean, the typical get up. Yeah, I want people to. You got to be uniform when you're trying to do like certain shit. I tried to do it with the raccoon hat, and I got tired of it. So it's like it's like your costume.
I like it. And then you got, what do you got? Was this lemonade or water?
Nah, this is Tito's vodka mixed with a little bit of what you call that shit they put in tequila?
Agave?
Margarita mix.
Oh.
Why y'all together?
It's been a day.
It's been a week.
We don't have, so should we? Okay.
All right. How's your week?
Well, let's just, okay.
Aaron, I don't know why the fuck Aaron look like Chris Webby right now. It's weird.
Well, yeah,
dude.
it's this mustache. Ever since he lost the mustache, he looks way
He has
younger.
a filter on.
I don't have a filter on.
Filter.
No, I don't. I do have some
He
problems.
looks like he spits on women.
He looked like he fucking he looks like he plays fucking video games all fucking day. he looked like he could hack the fuck out of a computer.
Yeah, that's true. But he can't.
The fuck is the use, man? You wasting your whiteness.
Whoa. What does that mean?
Because I don't know how to hack stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Hey, can we take a moment to not record? Because I want to talk about something just real quick.
Sure.
Yeah, what?
yeah, it doesn't matter.
I don't believe you guys. I ain't gonna.
Doesn't matter. We will strike it from the record.
Maybe.
No, I'm not. I ain't gonna put myself in jeopardy like that. Fuck it. Let's go.
All right. So we got hired to do an off-site podcast this week.
But I would like to preface it with we have a guy who comes in and sort of does a night shift for us when it's a late night session here at Pink Cloud. And he came in and he comes into the basement of the podcast room and it's empty. And he texts us and he's like, yo, bro, did someone fucking rob you? He's like freaking out. Meanwhile, we are off-site because we brought all of our equipment to this off-site place, right?
I've already been kicked off the set, by the way.
Max got kicked off.
Oh, wow. What happened? What did Max do?
He maxed. This was unbelievable.
Say no more. Already, I'm pretty sure I got some ideas.
Unbelievable. There were definitely a lot of miscommunications. I think they thought Max would actually be like on set the whole time, like looking after the cameras. Instead, he was like going into the other room and sleeping.
I was tired.
Leaving outside to have a cigarette. Apparently, it's a very high fire hazard area, and so like the whole neighborhood is vigilant about not smoking. except Max. And so Max went and smoked, and like of course flicked his cigarette butts, and he had 2 packs of Newports lying around, and like the locals went insane, and they kicked him off. Max almost ruined the production for everyone. This was a high level production. Like Dwight Schrute from the fucking Office was like their main interview guest.
No, he owns the thing.
Okay, great. He was their main interview guest. So
he owns the thing.
So Dwight Schrute was their main interview guest, and the whole production almost got shut down because Max.
They kicked me off, but
So
they
they kicked him
the
What
owner.
did they say when they kicked you out? They say, "Hey, we're gonna have to ask you to leave."
Yeah. Well, what was that, Jarren?
Did they tell Max like, "Hey, we're gonna have to ask you to leave"?
Not even that. They said if he comes back, you guys can't shoot here anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not exactly true, but it's a TV show. We do podcasts, so we embellish. That's not really what happened, but we'll say it is.
That's exactly true.
Aaron, where you going to fucking check your fucking video game collection?
Not your best work, Jarren.
No, that's pretty good.
Decent.
It's a video game chair.
It is a video game chair. Anyway, so they didn't like
Hey,
me.
what if Aaron is going to grab a gun and blow his fucking brains out live?
I think he's.
There's Carter's
Oh, that's
dog.
dark. I think he's going to protect himself from any intruders.
I'll take it. That's quick. We have a client upstairs. Kyle has to do something super quick. Anyways, so really what happened was I smoked a cigarette like 2 blocks away. But the owner of the space that they had rented, like followed after me and found the cigarette on the ground like 6 hours later and took a photo of the cigarette butt 2 blocks away and was like, he was smoking. No one else smokes Newports up in this part of Beverly Hills.
It's not. There's no niggers around, and it's only
Exactly. That's literally what he said.
We got it.
Yeah. He was texting with Aaron. Anyways, Aaron, how was your week? Weeks.
Aaron, I can hardly hear you. That's
I can't hear
crazy.
you anymore.
Grab the wrong microphone.
You got a nicer mic?
No, I didn't. I should have one around here. I don't have one right now. My week was good. I went to Austin. I've been hitting mics. I'm about to go to Hawaii tomorrow. I'm living a good life.
That is a good life.
Yeah, I can't complain. I'm happy right now. So that's all that matters. We're taking dubs. I almost murdered someone yesterday, but that
I
almost
wish
kind
you
of
would've.
brought me down.
What
What?
happened? What happened? I wish you would have.
I was taking a turn and I got a dirty windshield right now. And the car in front of me had those like bright lights, those like LED lights or whatever. So I couldn't see. They weren't going. I was like, what the fuck? So I'm gonna go. And right as I cut across the light barrier, a lady staring right in front of my car. And I almost whacked her going like 30.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
thought you was like about to like kill somebody.
Oh,
you almost
out
had
of
a
anger.
vehicular. You almost did a vehicular
Manslaughter.
Accidental.
Yeah.
Okay.
Accidentally, but it would have been a thing. You know,
That would have sucked.
I would have had to talk to the police. And then like my windshield was dirty. Whatever. But yeah, I've had a great week. How was your week, Jarren? What have you been doing?
I was with Max this weekend, man. We was in Denver, Colorado.
I heard the shows were fire.
We did a show. Yeah, we had a good show. What's crazy is I tried to get back into the venue with me and my team, and the fucking guy at the door wouldn't let me get in until I showed him a fucking COVID. I'm like, dog, I'm fucking performing here. He's like, I don't know, man. Even if you're performing, it's still ruse. So I had to walk around, get the fucking lady that I don't even know what she did. She was super cool. And lady was like, just fucking come through the back door with me. And the lady let me in. But the guy at the door was he was being a bit of a fucking sixth grade hall patrol.
Wait, he was asking for your vaccine card?
Yeah, he wouldn't let me or nobody in the crew that I had with me get in until we showed him a fucking vaccine card. And I'm like, dog, I'm performing. So I went and asked this other lady that worked in the box office. She's like, you're performing. It doesn't matter. I was like, I just fucking told this guy. She's like, well, fuck it. Just come with me. So,
We had already shown them the vaccine cards earlier, so whatever. Did we? Yeah, whatever.
I didn't show any vaccine card.
Yeah, I did.
That's tricky. A lot of those spots are even requiring performers to show their vaccine card too. Like in New York and shit.
Which is weird because you could literally just steal somebody's, like, I could send somebody back and you could just show a picture of it. Like, these rules that they have in place, I understand it's some new shit, but these rules and the shit they're doing is really fucking stupid. Like they're not thinking this shit all the way through.
No,
Of course not.
I get it.
Jarren was super loving to me this weekend.
Who?
You could tell he had missed me.
Sound like you said Jin.
Jarren.
Oh, okay, there we go.
He kept wanting me to sit with you and spend time with you.
No, I don't
Invited me
recall
to
that.
his room at like 1 a.m.
Yeah, to get money from him.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, it was nice. It was sweet.
I was playing Schizo in the car ride to Arizona.
I hope you were in the car with your parents while you were playing that.
No, I wasn't playing it with my parents. I was playing it with
Okay.
my buddies Zane and Nate. And Zane, all my comic friends think you're like one of the best rappers ever.
Man, I tell those dudes I really appreciate that. I think a lot of people think I'm the best rapper ever, man. And I'm not saying that to sound like a fucking
You think more than 500
what? 5.
people think you're the best rapper
Oh yeah,
ever?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I would probably say that's true. I was playing Schizo, and just to kind of gauge, I didn't tell them about. I was just like, just played it, you know. And they were, and my buddy Zane was like, "This is really good,"
That's
and I was like, "Are you fucking with me right now? Are you?" And he was like, "No, for real, this is really good."
best rapper ever. Let me see. I think
And I was like,
most of them
what?
would give
Like
him-
he was so excited about it. It was like I played him like new Kanye. That's why I was like, it was so.
When you
he was
started
like,
playing it, did you tell him who it was?
No, I just played it. I was just, it was like late. We were driving like 6 hours. Like it was just a long drive. I was like, let me just sneak Schizo on real quick. And he loved it.
You know, it's crazy. When I was in my first time going to Australia, the promoter was like, "Hey man, we had Drez and some other dudes from fucking Black. You remember Black Sheep?
Sheep. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, man, I played Schizo for him, dude. He's like, the whole time they were there and they got in the car, they just asked me to play that song.
That's
So
cool.
yeah,
So I just want to give you props. And so did Craig. You remember Craig? He was talking about how much he likes your music.
so Craig, I said I appreciate it.
Lacey, say hi to the podcast.
You know what? This Tito shit don't do anything to me. Hold on.
You'll get another one.
After Mexico City, you have to go to the emergency room.
All right, we'll talk later.
Okay.
You lost Jared. I love
Jared
how we're
left?
all just hanging out. We're all just miss each
The
other,
worst.
and we all just want to talk to each other about like what's been going on.
I'll give you-
casually.
I'll give you
Who was Lacey?
at the most, I'll give you 900 people.
Oh no, I'll get way more than that, bro.
Oh no. Best rapper ever. I'll give you 900 people. I think just because
I'll
there's so
give-
many rappers, right?
I know.
You're very good. There's no doubt about it, right? But like, it's just so hard to for people to really go best rapper ever. You know,
I
like
think I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
give
his
more
fans
than
only
that.
listen to white rappers and him.
But even listen,
really
I'm
only
not.
cut the
Listen,
other
I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna just say this. I normally try to be humble. I really. This is not even the feeling. If you analyze my catalog, you take your favorite rapper, and you tell me what characteristics make your favorite rapper. I guarantee you, I'm 1,000,000%. I guarantee you, you can play my shit next to him, and I guarantee you, I'm dusting him.
that's the gerontology guarantee right there.
1,000,000%.
There's no-
He's dusting every rapper at every element of rap.
Whatever
love.
quality, if you said Nas, Jay-Z, we like Jay-Z because I guarantee you can find something that you can.
I love how Jay-Z, that he raps about like, and it's real, that he's like taking over the world in business. and
I
he's
hope you're about to
become
say what I
brilliant.
think you're about to. Hold on. You said what about Jay-Z?
How he's like able to speak like firsthand experience about like being a billionaire. That's my favorite part about Jay-Z.
He's trying to get you.
That's not my favorite part about Jay-Z.
Well, I'm saying it's my favorite
but
part. So
he
how do you
is.
dust him on that?
Like what you just like because he's saying he's a billionaire?
I just like that he
I know what
brings
he's
the
trying to
level
do,
of
but I'm about to-
experience of making $1 billion
But can
and
you
like raps about
okay,
it.
quote me one Jay-Z. Quote me one Jay-Z fucking.
What's the one about the changing his drawers?
No. You quote me 8 bars.
What?
Give me
Quote you what?
Give me 8 bars of one Jay-Z verse.
Um,
Don't look
I
at Kyle.
need a beat. I would need a beat. To the instrumental to one of the best songs of all time. What's the one?
I think
Something about
the
the
word
draws.
is touche. I
No,
think you just say touche, Jaron.
no.
I don't even like Jay-Z
Touche.
like that.
Well, that's
I fuck with Jay-Z heavy, man.
Do you think he shares a bed with Beyonce?
Yeah.
You think it's separate beds?
it's
You
all.
think
fake.
you think they share a bed?
I think
you
they
think
share.
Jay-Z and Beyonce put on pajamas and sleep together?
Yeah, PJs.
You think Jay Z wears PJs?
I think he was really
you think
expensive.
Jay Z brush his teeth before he go to bed? Like,
I think he has someone brush his teeth.
flossing
think-
and brushing his teeth.
You really think like Jay-Z and Beyonce are like, all right, time for bed, and they just get in the same bed
Yep.
together?
But I do like the idea.
That's an insane thing to think.
I do like the idea of them having a toothbrusher in their bathroom. Just some fucking cat who gets paid like $12 an hour and just goes like this. Nice.
That's a gigantic toothbrush.
He's got huge
Holy
ass,
shit.
camel teeth. I don't know.
Wow.
Aaron was saying that.
What? Oh yeah, he did. Aaron was calling Jay-Z all kinds of strange animal names.
Yeah.
I did.
I hope monkey didn't come in that category.
No, that was the first.
No,
Wow.
no.
All kinds of
then he went to
primates.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what, hey, to be realistic, I don't know how the black people get this monkey shit, but if you shave a fucking monkey, they look more like a white person than
Gerontology.
gerontology.
What do we have in the news?
All I want to talk about is that Gabby Petito bitch who
She's-
died.
Dead.
Oh, wow. Why you call her
R.I.P. R.I.P.
I don't even know who this is. Who the fuck is this?
Gabby.
the chick, this
The van life.
Pretty white chick.
So
Dead.
I'll break it down for you. There's a van life couple, right? Van life couple. A month ago, police body cam footage has come out of them arguing. The man had cuts on his face. Gabby was crying, and Gabby was like, "I get real upset. I have OCD." And he brings his dirty ass feet in the van all the time. They're really early in this van
She
life.
clawed his
thing.
face up. Okay.
Clawed his face up. I think she like grabbed the steering wheel. They like swerved off. The cops were like, "What the fuck's going on?" I didn't finish the body cam footage because it was a lot. It's like an hour long. But like essentially they were like, "We can press charges on her for domestic abuse because she hit you like that." Anyways, she goes missing. Boyfriend dips out of where they were, comes back alone with the van. She's missing. Cops
I got a
come.
theory of what happened.
Cops come, and then he's a person of interest, but he lawyers up and won't talk to him. And then they find the body in the Grand Tetons. They find her body. They go back to the boyfriend's house. He's gone.
Was there any foul play with the body, like rape?
They don't know yet if he fucked her, and then they don't know that
Okay.
yet. But he is gone. The family said, "Oh, he's in this swamp." That's what they said. They said, "Oh, he left and he went to this swamp. Good luck." It's like alligator infested. Like there's no way he's there. But
Is
the
it in Florida?
FBI Yeah, in Florida. So the FBI is like going through this like 25,000 acres of swamp, alligator infested. They have divers. He's not there. But they're like, that's the last we saw him. He's somewhere. He's out of the country probably.
So we have no idea where he is still.
We have no idea where he is. They
Disappeared
found
in the
Gabby's
swamp.
body.
He's
Wow.
pretty good. He got the fuck away.
He got.
I mean, this
You
is
know,
so.
you know what I think happened? I think that because they said when the police pulled him over, he was the one who had all the scratches on him.
Yeah.
I don't know, Gabby, but it's just a fucking theory.
No?
I think that she is a fucking she's one of those women that get mad and put their hands on their boyfriend.
She was.
And
Yeah, she clawed him up. She clawed his
She's
face
dead
up.
now.
She was.
I think he got tired of it, and he only could take so much, and he fucking probably struck her and killed her. And now he's like, fuck, he panicked.
When you
And
say
now
that
they
he
don't know what to
struck
do.
her and killed her, are you saying like with an object, or you think he just had hands?
He could have probably hit her. I mean, shit, you gotta think women are a very fucking depend on. She was a very thin girl, frail looking female, and you gotta think the strength of a man hitting her could probably do a lot of damage.
I still think even
depending
with
on how angry he was, he could have killed her with one hit.
Balls
I
on a
think
rock.
you still need hands. Like you need a nice something. Like you need a nice to kill, bro.
Maybe he hits her.
Yeah, bro. There's been what's the chick name? Candace. What's the chick name? The chick on fucking Housewives. She used to be fucking. What's the name of the fucking group?
I never watched it.
Jermaine Dupri had Kick Up, Escape, right? Okay,
Okay.
so Candy Burris. I apologize if I'm fucking the name up. Her boyfriend got in a fight outside of a club. Nigga punched him. He died.
Yeah.
Depending on the person, that's a grown ass man. Depending on how you hit a person, I don't think it has nothing to do with strength or anything. Depending on how you hit a person, you could kill
Also,
them.
they hit their head on a rock. They're in the
Yeah,
mountains
maybe that was the
somewhere.
move.
You
Yeah.
knock
Or
her,
you
you
cut
hit
her.
her.
I still think
falls
it's hard.
there.
A death punch is hard. I know what you're saying, but I know that it like to actually like to actually, it's a rare hit. You know what I'm saying? Usually it's a combination of strength in the right place. But in terms of like the rock or some shit like that, I could see falling back, hitting her head, dies, and then he disappears into the swamp.
Well, no,
And
what's
you never
crazy
know
is he didn't just
what type
disappear.
of condition the person have. Like if they have some type of condition that you just never know. I don't think it's. I would say this for the average person to hit an average person. Definitely, I think the chances of you killing them are very slim, but it's a possibility.
Okay,
But
sure.
what the weird thing is September 1st, he's back in Florida. Gabby's not there. She's not reported missing until September 11th. So there's a week and a half. He's
9/11
back.
just doesn't have.
Osama bin Laden got her.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But then he lawyers
Y'all
up
realize
a-
how crazy that is? They went on a van together. The last time she like contacted her family was like the 28th of August. He comes back with her van and no girl. That's weird. He definitely
Okay. Now, what if he just got fed up with her shit? She's like, "Fuck you, I'm leaving." He's like, "Man, fuck you too, bitch. I'm out." She started walking and doing some shit, and he's like, "I'm done with this bitch. I'm going home. I don't give a fuck no more." He just left and went back home. He's like, his fucks to give was just he ran out of them, but he didn't kill her. I don't know.
Well, he
I'm
was
just playing
playing
Matlock.
talk and then he disappeared.
Yeah, because he's scared. He's young. He's not a fucking adult. He's a fucking child, and he's panicking.
They're never gonna find him. His parents are gonna go to prison for aiding and abetting.
Hey, do you guys want me to be the lawyer? Hit me up. Jarren Tyler, hit me up. I'll fucking
Yeah, his phone number.
Would your
One second.
family? That's what I want to know. Would your family help you if you came home from a road trip and you were like, "Yo,"
as a
she was-
father.
let's say, and your son's like, she was. Well, first off, you probably wouldn't let your kid go in a van with a crazy bitch and be like, "You're gonna be shitting in a bag. Like you guys are gonna get angry. You shouldn't do that." You know.
Aaron's phone number is 404-77.
Listen, all right. Oh, okay.
You got to guess from there.
Listen, he's way off. Listen,
Listen,
check this
if
shit
you
out.
try
If my son,
9,999 numbers, you will reach Jarren because those were the
if
four
my
numbers.
son, if any of my sons came home and said they accidentally killed their girlfriend, I would immediately tell them to turn themselves in. I wouldn't try to cover
Really?
it up. You're gonna make it worse. Just turn yourself in, big dog. Tell me what happened. Let's turn yourself in. Because
Lawyer
the more
up.
you hide, we'll get your lawyer. The more you hide, it's going to be fucking worse.
Well, wait a second. Let's say you know that it's going to be like they're fucked. If they tell the truth, like it'll be slightly better or whatever, but like they're fucked. Like they'll probably go to prison for life. And you had the money and the means to get them out of the country.
Oh, I would get them out. If I know for a fact that they're fucked and they're going to go to prison for life.
If he's like, "Yo, I killed this bitch. If I go tell the truth, I will go to prison for murder." You would still tell them to. I mean, it's not like.
No. It depends on how they. I would.
Oh, if it was accidental, if hey, we got in a little fight, I pushed her, she tripped and died, maybe tell the truth.
Turn
If
yourself
it's like,
in,
I killed the bitch, all right, let's do what we can to get you out.
Yeah, I'll get them out.
Yeah, I feel you. I think my dad would try and get me out, and as soon as we started talking, my mom would skirt out the room and call the cops.
Your mom gonna be the one turning you in.
My mom had turned me in
man,
several
what's
times. My
I mean,
mom
I
did
think
turn
it-
me in a bunch of times.
Yeah, what would you do? You probably was smoking crack and stealing some shit, stealing out of her house, probably.
I didn't say I wasn't guilty. I said my mom turned me in a bunch of times.
I think my
Still-
family would aid and abet me, get me out.
dad
I don't
would.
think it's aid and abet though if there's no formal charges yet, right?
No, it's no.
think
you
it
don't
is.
have any charges yet.
But if there's no charges, how is it aid? You're what?
You're not
just-
aiding. You're
yeah.
aiding and abetting on that charge,
Yeah.
depending on what
If
the
you're the
charge
getaway driver, it's okay, maybe an accessory. I mean, I don't know.
I'm
the
saying,
exact-
what if you get him out of the country before?
Well, after he's done the crime, but before he's been indicted, you're doing something. Maybe then it's an accessory to the crime or something. It's like a getaway driver, similar to a getaway driver.
And right now there's an arrest warrant for
But he
using.
don't have it.
He used her debit card after.
Yeah, he
So
don't.
that's
have
what the
an
arrest warrant's
He
for.
has an arrest warrant for using her debit card.
So
Now, what if the bitch
crazy.
said, "Here, take my debit card and use it"? Like, what? How is that illegal?
She's dead, so she probably didn't.
I mean, she probably did
don't
it
know.
before. He probably had the bitch's debit card, and she's
All right,
like,
well-
I mean, she was popping on IG or some shit.
So,
she probably had a money.
I guess the title for this episode will be Jarren supports. What's his
No,
name?
I don't support no fucking
Brian
body.
Laundrie?
No, no.
Jarren
Brian,
supports Brian.
no. I'm just giving hypotheticals. I'm just playing devil's.
Wait a minute. His last name is Laundrie.
Laundrie.
Laundry.
Yeah.
Damn, he took her out like some dirty laundry.
I mean, what a juicy
We gotta
story.
find a way to clean up this dirty laundry.
Oh, Brian Laundrie left home without phone or wallet, and his parents were concerned he might hurt himself. No, they aren't. They're lying.
They're lying for sure.
They
Dad,
literally.
that's a good
Man,
dad.
they gonna find him dead too. Real talk.
Yeah, maybe he might have offed himself.
No. I think someone killed both of them, and is on some shit like ditched her first, and now he's gonna turn.
No,
up.
but he went home after she died. After she
No.
died.
We went home for like a week.
Oh no, or maybe
had a
Gabby's
sex
parents
change.
caught that motherfucker and killed him.
Oh, the parents murked him. I fuck with that heavy.
And they the ones like, yo, we finna camp outside this motherfucker's house. My daughter been missing. Oh, we got him.
Can you imagine
caught his
her
bitch
old
ass
white
walking
parents being
out,
like, who's going to
caught him.
catch this motherfucker?
They should do a Who I Smoke
no,
video. Who I Smoke Laundry.
her parents when I mean, they seemed pretty like, I mean, they wasn't like elderly. They were older, but they wasn't elderly. They were definitely fucking
Got guns.
in shape to kill somebody.
All right.
The dad, I mean, I would do that shit if my daughter came from the fucking wasn't coming home and her boyfriend wasn't giving no answers. The rage of my daughter possibly being hurt, it fucking cancels out any logic. In
And
my
you just like shooting people.
And yeah, they're gonna find him at the bottom of the swamp.
It's the parents killed them, and rightfully so. I agree.
What else we got? Norm McDonald's dead.
Man, first look, Aaron. Let me. I'm feeling his liquor. Hey,
I don't really care about that.
Oh, I did.
I do because I love him. I'm a Norm McDonald fan. Listen, I just wanted to say fuck. I had made a comment on Bert Kreischer's page and all his little stupid fucking bitch ass fucking fanboys is on there. Basically, I just said no. What such an underrated comedian, and then they were on there like saying, "Oh, how could you say that? He wasn't underrated. He was fucking underrated."
I agree. What's funny is we hit him up like a week before he died to try and get on this podcast.
Yep. R.I.P.
Damn.
Norm.
R.I.P.
I watched Dirty Work at my 10th birthday party.
Man, have you ever watched his little show and his fucking stand up? And he's fucking hilarious as fuck. He's one of my top 5. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna go out on a whim and say that.
Yo, I could tell by Aaron's like, Aaron doesn't fuck with it.
You don't like
I'm
Norm?
not
Aaron?
that into it.
Oh, I'm a huge Norm fan. Norm's one of the greatest comedians of all time.
Oh,
Okay.
wait.
He's one of the funniest.
You know, I forgot. Aaron's been around comedians, so they probably talked about this shit so much.
He's.
I'm not that into him.
You're
You're
not,
not
into
that into
Norm?
him?
No, I mean I can see that. I can see the
You-
technical.
You like Mark Maron better than Norm? As a
Yeah,
comedian?
I do. I can see the technical
Wow.
merit. It's just like a taste thing. I can see the technical merit, but you know what? When something like that they're like technically good, but there's something about them that bothers you. The thing about him that just bothers me, that distracts me, is that he's always smirking. Like he's just a human smirk to me. And so that took me out of it. Whereas like Marin is just different, you know. And then like
What about you've seen that clip of him on The View where he's talking about Bill Clinton murdering people?
yeah, I bet he's
seen
smirking
that?
the whole time, and I can't get past the smirk.
It's pretty funny.
Well, he's just talking. He's like, well, I think it's good to get the homicide out of the White House. And they're like, fucking cut it out, Norm. He's like, what? I thought it was known knowledge that he's a murderer. And just the not give a fuckness. There was stories that if he bombed the show, he would go shake everybody's hand after the show. And if he killed, he would go hide backstage. But if he didn't get a single laugh for an hour, he would make sure he made eye contact with every single person to troll them and shake their hands. It's like he's just so good.
I fuck with him. Listen, as a black person, I might should be offended by this joke, but I wasn't. He was talking about Huckleberry Finn, and you know the bullshit about Huckleberry Finn with the other character in there, right?
Well, yeah, of course. I
About
mean,
Nigger
and
Jim.
Jim, and then just so many M bombs being dropped throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Huckleberry Finn has a friend. His name is Nigger Jim,
yeah.
and and Norm was talking about that, and he was like, yeah, you heard it. He's like, yeah, it's kind of fucked up. He's like, you know what I think they should have did? They should have just fucking, to solve that, they should just make Huckleberry Finn fucking white. I mean black.
That is kind of funny. What's your feeling on Huckleberry Finn?
Yeah, Huck Finn. It's a masterpiece. It is.
I agree.
Louis' bit about that was great too. Did y'all
I'll
watch
say
the
something else.
Emmys?
No, bro,
Wait, let me say something else.
Go ahead.
Years.
Okay, go ahead.
These days, they really want to teach like quote unquote like socially relevant material, books and stuff. When I was at the school that I was being a counselor at, they would teach these books that were all like about the neighborhoods and things, and I understand that that's cool with English classes, but those aren't the top level, top crafted pieces of literature, and so I did feel like the kids were missing out on this top, like
Huck Finn.
Huck Finn is slaps like really really hard. So like I understand you want to do Octavio Paz, you want to teach them Ta-Nehisi Coates and all these people, but like they're not as dope. What's that?
I don't know none of those.
Yeah, I don't know none of those.
All I'm saying is like you need to teach. You still need to be teaching Catcher in the Rye. I know it's racist and sexist and the patriarchy and all that shit. Teach that shit because the craft, the bars, like that is at the high level that we should be seeking. Just because it's socially relevant, you know what I'm saying, and progressive or whatever the case may be,
Doesn't mean it's good enough.
does not mean the shit slaps hard enough to like really call that the standard. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
There are a few that actually reach both. I do fuck with like Zora Neale Hurston. I had to get too literature for y'all motherfuckers because I know this is high school dropouts, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, we didn't graduate fucking high school, Cal.
I didn't, but you know what? I still read, bro.
No, you know what? I would say this now.
He has a college degree.
I got a college degree too. Maybe we should change the name to this.
What, the College of Rodents?
Change this to fucking.
What college do you have? What college
I
do you have, Jen?
got a bachelor's degree. I went to AIU.
Just because they're white, let me just say, just because it's white does not mean they're not brilliant. Does not mean they didn't craft some dope ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Just so take.
I don't
heed
think
to
any
that
of the
shit.
fans of high school dropouts were like, "Oh, these white people."
No, but once
can't
the
be
shit gets
brilliant.
beamed, we need to find a clip that'll get beamed into across the aisle. You know what I mean?
What did y'all? This has been a while since we met. What did y'all think about the AOC and the tax the rich dress at the Met Gala?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
No, fuck that shit. Listen,
Fuck
as a
that
person,
shit.
I'm not by any means. I would not go out the fucking window and say I'm rich, but I'm in a different tax bracket that I do not like. And I say this because I end up having to pay taxes, and it's like I just tried to do some shit that will hopefully help me pay lower tax. I never understood the tax shit until I started making money, and now, fuck this shit, bro. This shit's not cool. It's some bullshit.
I mean, I saw the irony of like, I don't like AOC. I never have. I saw the riot about how like, oh, she's at the most opulent dinner ever, wearing this dress. Isn't that ironic and stupid? I mean, that isn't a great point because like, okay, but she made her point. But I don't fuck with her for other reasons.
I think that she is beautiful, man. Like I love her, bro. Like sexually,
All right, we almost went an episode without it. There you go.
That's
I had
annoys,
something else I want to talk about sexually too, but we'll get into that in a minute. But
that's
no,
what annoys
man.
me about her.
And
That's the
the
only reason
tax
anyone
rich-
gives a fuck about her.
No, I love her, man. Like she's got a special place in my heart sexually, and I'm not gonna let you guys fucking slander her like that.
Hey,
bro.
man,
No,
listen,
look,
this
if
tax
she-
shit gotta-
man.
we
if
gotta
she-
get this tax shit under control. Niggas should not be paying taxes, man. If fuck reparations,
Jaron,
just give us fucking tax. Just don't let us pay taxes.
Oh, I
man.
agree with
We ain't
that, bro.
like,
Not
this is
yo. First of
stupid.
all, okay, I need y'all to get off my boo for a second because, like the brush that you're painting, Jarren, is a little too broad. Yes, you're in a different tax bracket than your average Joe the plumber, but she's talking about billionaire ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Attach those. And yes,
I know
there's definitely-
but still, okay. Let me say this. I have no idea. I'm confident. I might be. It might not. I might be in a tax bracket one day. I remember back then I would hear shit about taxes, and then like I said, of course I make more than the average Joe Blow plumber, but then it's like, it was like, oh damn, I'm in this. Oh okay. Oh this is why. Fuck this shit, man. Fuck this tax.
No.
Fuck. We don't.
I'm not gonna see eye to eye.
Here's what I'm
We
upset
need to
about.
pay taxes.
Here's what
We need to have.
It was right on the ass. It was beautiful.
So, listen, we should have something to where it's like you volunteer to pay. Hey, you know what? I'm going to pay. You volunteer to give what you can.
Gerontology.
Hey, fuck
All
this
right.
shit, man. How the fuck did it get out of control to where
Volunteer.
it's out of control? Fuck this shit.
Here's what's annoying about it.
taxes.
I wish she would just, if she
Right,
would have
right.
just been like, yo, I don't give a fuck. I'm just I'm in it for the clout. That's fine. But she tried to act like she was being woke. She was like, woman of color, an immigrant woman of color designed the
Shut
glass.
up, bitch.
She
Hey, listen,
immigrated from
I'm
fucking
sorry to cut you
Toronto.
off, man. I'm just.
For real?
She immigrated from Toronto. That's where she immigrated from. She's an immigrant from Canada. It's like, fuck that. It's annoying.
I'm
Really
feeling this
annoying.
alcohol, so this is going to be a good show because this is going to be one of those shows where I'm probably fuck that. I didn't ask y'all to take out nothing. I'm just not going to speak on relationships, but I'm about to go in. Let's go viral.
Go viral.
You're
Let's
up.
go.
Viral.
I don't have anything to say about this situation though.
I knew
Jaron,
it.
what or
Classic
Kyle,
Jarren setup.
what most sexually affected you the last week?
Oh, you know, I had a thought, man, because Max and I, as we were on our way to this atrocious gig in Beverly Hills, and Max, you know, he was asking if we looked at a woman on the street, and this is terrible.
I didn't do this.
No, he didn't say that he was going to do it. He asked me the question because I thought she was cute, and he said, you know, would you fuck her in the ear?
Oh yeah.
Fucking yeah. What kind of question is that?
Yeah, it's Max. but you know, me being me, I thought about it for a second. And I thought,
yeah.
you know, I've never really looked up ear porn, you know, or if there's any good, like, do people do this? And is this something that would be enjoyable? Would you want to, like, lube up your ear, someone's ear, I mean, and fuck them in the ear? And then, like, would
You're
that...
not gonna do nothing but fit your dickhead in there. It's like, how you gonna fuck somebody in the ear unless you got?
No,
like,
I
a
think it
super
goes
skinny
deep in there,
dick?
man.
You can't fit your dick in the bitch's ear at all.
There's deep ears.
But I'm nah.
All she's
Your dick
hearing
would
is
have to
your
be
dick.
super
I love that
thin.
shit.
You would have to. Your dick would have to be
throw up.
thin to fucking stick it.
Like, are you hearing me? Oh, I love
Why
that.
do we pull up Chubb recently? I learned
Chode. He didn't know what
Or like a gaping ear hole. You know how they do like the gaping asshole?
Yeah, you train it.
You just-
I can't.
Oh,
watch
like one of those
All
big
right,
lobes.
okay, all
Like,
right.
No, he's talking about the hole.
gauges?
The hole.
No, the whole
Where it opens
how
up
the
on its own, it
asshole-
leaks.
You know how the asshole gets opened up like
All right.
Huge.
I gotta-
What the hell happened?
Just give me a way when
he can't handle the.
Wow, I didn't know you
Yeah,
were such a prude,
anything
Jarren.
over-
Getting on the
Penis
floor
is
with
like
asshole.
gaping?
Schizo can't handle the
Schizo
fucking
can't
ear
handle
hole.
it.
Asshole.
Nah, hell no. When it comes to asshole, it's just like I don't understand how people get into gape porn, bro. It sounds like I said gay porn. I don't see how people get into gape. I don't see how people get into gaping porn. Like I don't like to see shit like an asshole spread open. Like they make me want to puke.
You know-
the image is getting in my head.
Even
now.
when it's pulsating a little bit,
Let
and
me
it's like pink.
Okay, stop. One thing I will say, actually, Aaron,
Pulsating pink.
in the vein of pulsating pink, one thing I'll say, Aaron, is I see progress here because Aaron is usually the squeamish one, and Aaron now outgunned Jarren on the situation. So you know, Aaron, you must
Jared hasn't been listening the whole time he took his headphones off.
the therapy must be working, man.
Maybe
Maybe it's
No,
ever
I-
since he shaved the stash.
Pulsating pink.
That's the name of the show.
pulsating pink.
It's either that or dirty laundry.
Yo, how the fuck do people like that shit, man?
I don't think they're really looking at the butthole when they fuck
I
it.
don't want to.
They're
No,
feeling
I'm not
it.
saying. I'm not saying. No, I'm saying gaping and ad like or
Gaping.
Oh.
with that porn.
Yeah, that's
when
not
they
really my
spread
thing.
that, like I'm cool on that, man.
Yeah, I'm good on that. But it doesn't
Yeah,
like gross me out. It's just kind of silly.
We do
It make
comments?
me- It makes me feel sick.
Oh yeah, we have a bunch I think too from
It's hard to make me feel sick.
yeah, it's hard to I mean gaping makes me sick. And I think those people should be put on a list.
You know,
what I
I
mean?
agree.
If you
with
watch
Aaron.
gaping, I
do
wouldn't
like
mind the
what you're
government
saying,
spying on them a little bit.
Get your ear out.
What are you
We've
saying?
lost all of our fans now.
I think the NSA should spy on people who watch gaping porn.
Look, to each their own, but I will say Max brought up the idea of gauge fucking. So if the
not
lobe is out,
Aaron?
no, man, they ain't
you
sticking my
fuck
dick.
through the lobe. You fuck through the fucking lobe.
Nah, I just fuck a
That-
pussy, man.
Recording in progress.
What?
Yeah.
Am I recording? Yeah.
What the hell's going on? Max is whispering
Max
weird.
fucked up. He fucked up something. That's why.
Yeah,
No, he was
what
whispering
it-
in my ear. I just tried to gauge fuck someone,
No.
last year before I
Do what I
met
said.
Lindsay. What? He's saying because Caitlyn has gauges. Caitlyn Jenner has gauges, so I don't know why he wanted me to mention that, but maybe
No,
that.
ask Aaron
Maybe
about it.
after she pegs him, he returns the gauge favor.
Andy Williams said, Max, Jaron, what is your new song? Everyone, something fucking dope, Max. That's what it always is, something fucking dope.
Thank you.
Pretty good. I like that. Pink Cloud Studios said incredible.
A-Raz.
A-Raz said, we all notice how Max acts. We all notice how Max acts when a pretty homie shows up. Suspect. Well, that's the comment of the century.
No.
Riken TV. We have an elephant in the middle of the room, just so y'all know.
We do have an elephant in the room.
and
It's
this
coming
will
next.
come in a minute. Negative comment, Riken TV. Drake brings the irritable in me too with the singing. He reminds me of Aaron's car he sold because you hear the praise for it, but straight up just doesn't work with you.
Okay. Good
All right, he's
metaphor.
doing a little
Good
Aaron
metaphor.
car diss, but he sold it. Question: besides Eminem, who would you all know is a good rapper or producer, but just can't be a fan of, no matter how famous they are? Besides Eminem, I'm a fan of Eminem, but okay.
I'm not a huge.
I'm a fan of old Eminem, but not new.
Yeah, we're same
I'm a
page.
fan
Same
of-
page.
Yeah.
I'm not. I get.
There's two dope Eminem albums, and I'm not hating after that.
Because yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I think we're on the same page with that. But in terms of other artists who you know is a good rapper or producer, but you can't be a fan of, anyone?
It's not that I don't like it. I like it, but like relative to other people, I'm not like a huge Kendrick fan. And I get that he's great.
Yeah.
I don't deny that. I'm
gonna go one with you and say I feel like that about J. Cole. Like I think I can listen to him like, yo, he's good, but I just can't get into
I agree with that.
shit like.
I agree with J. Cole. Also, another one I will also add. I'll see you, J. Cole, and I'll raise you a Chance the Rapper. I think he's technically incredible in a lot of ways. He's singing, do it all, but it's not my thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? There's 37 comments. Let's get to it. Next one. Who's it from?
Next one is from. Let's skip this one. We'll go back to it. Next one is Kobe Anthony. Max looks like Ryan Reynolds.
Is that the cutie?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think
That's a compliment. Good for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
that
you.
is a compliment.
Wilson Riles. Assuming you're all in Los Angeles, what would you guys do if a zombie outbreak happened?
If they killed my kids, I would kill myself. There's no point to live.
Weird and dark.
Aaron.
What
Zombie
would I
apocalypse?
do?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd just book it out of the city. I'd make it to Georgia and go post up on my peepaw's chicken farm. We got a bunch of chickens.
Peepaws?
Yeah, my peepaw. I'll mate some chickens over there. Have a good life. Y'all are welcome to come. If he
I'm
lets
going to
me.
Pe- I'm going,
We're going
I'm
to
joining-
Peepaws.
We're joining Aaron
Hey,
at
hold on,
Next
first,
year,
no,
Peepaws.
Cal, stop right there. You are half black.
I don't think you're going to Peepaws.
There's any motherfucker,
he said, "Cause he's trying to stop me."
any motherfucker that Aaron know that has a chicken coop in Georgia, I don't think we're invited.
You're right. I'm not going to Peepaw.
Can I go to Peepaw?
I'll be dead with Jaron. You guys go to Peepaws.
Can I go to Peepaw?
Yeah, y'all can all come
Just
to
hide your
peepaws.
Jewishness, Max.
I wear long sleeves.
You might have to get a nose job. All right.
Glad you all are in good spirits and appreciate Donda. Donda is pretty good, but I think a lot of the songs don't have replay value. I pretty much skip to believe what I say every time because I want to bump remote control. What's the best Donda track to you all? Jail Part 2.
Mine is
Song of the year.
what's the name of that fucking shit? Hold on, I'll tell you.
Mine's off the grid. We off the grid. It's for my
I like
kid,
that too.
kid.
My favorite moment in Donda is the moment before I listen to it and decide not to. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you
Hold
didn't
on,
go
hold
back
on.
and listen to it, huh?
You go back?
My favorite
didn't.
is Come to Life. Come to Life is my favorite song on Donda.
Come to Life is beautiful.
Pretty one.
Yeah.
I Am You. Oh, is this new? All right. So when I first started watching this is a new guy. So when I first started watching this shit, I didn't know who y'all were. I only knew Jaren's music. Welcome, everyone else, too. With that being said, I was suspect in the beginning that Max was a little light on his toes, like a little Tinkerbell fairy. Yay!
Lighting the loafers.
He wrote gay with G-H-E-E. Was that Lighting the Loafers? He wrote
Lighting the loafers.
gay G-H-E-E-E-Y. I fuck with that. Now that I've watched, I don't know, almost every episode since 42 or roundabout, I now know that he is not a Tinkerbell, but he could definitely pass for one. Sorry, Max. My bad. My dedication is with Jarren.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, we got a reply to that. There was a reply.
There was a reply. Is this where we break the fourth wall? Okay. I think we're done. Okay.
There's like 37 comments. Should we see if there's anything else great that we...
We're starting to grow, y'all. So put the comments in. We're gonna shout y'all, but it's starting to grow.
Boogie Raps, 10 Red Bulls a day. Max, you need to chill. Also, when I had an early morning 30-ish minute commute to work, I used to do the ride in silence.
Hey, do you think it's healthier for Max to do 10 Red Bulls a day or him to get back on crack?
10 Red Bulls a day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess let's bring them from 3 rehab guys.
But I actually had to think about it a little bit.
Like, I wonder, like, scientifically, like, okay, I know him smoking crack is bad because the slippery slope, it might get him to doing some crazy shit. But I wonder, like, literally, is it healthier for him to smoke crack, or is it really healthier? Like, what's doing more damage? Him to hit a crack a day, or him to drink 10 Red Bulls?
I think crack's pretty bad for you. I think crack is worse for you.
Adderall would be trickier, right? It's
All
like,
right,
is
big
Adderall
dog.
better for
Let's
you?
go.
or Red
Okay.
Bull?
Okay, big dog. You're going too far.
He's like, don't touch my vitamin A.
You're going
Trey
way
Smith
too. Cut it out.
said
far.
Kyle got me weak with the Nurgle knock.
Oh
Funny
yeah,
dude.
because we had
Shout out
talked
to
about it.
Nurgle again, man. I thought he was supposed to be on the fucking show. What happened to him?
Well, so now we're gonna read more. We'll take a little Nurgle hiatus. Nurgle,
You're concerning us.
we're a little concerned about Nurgle, let's be honest. Because he's been our number one fan. Hands
love
down.
Nurgle.
We got a lot of love for you, my bro. You know what I mean? Flowers, chocolates, which they still haven't given me any.
I haven't,
say.
Nurgle, I haven't enjoyed any of the fucking.
Well, Jarren's address is.
No,
No,
shut
we're
up.
good.
So, Nurgle, shout out to you. But yeah, Nurgle has started to ramp up some of the communication, some of the connection, and it's gotten to a point where we're a little concerned.
Yeah, so at 6 a.m. this morning, I started receiving phone calls at Pink Cloud Studios from a block number.
Blocked number.
The third time it rang, I answered, and I was confused. After like a minute or two, I realized it was a prank call, and I laughed. I said, "Who is this?" They wouldn't tell me. I hung up, whatever. It happened like 6 or 7 more times throughout the next several hours. Eventually, I figured out it was Nurgle.
How did you figure out it was Nurgle?
I was like, "I need your name." He was like, "I want to book the studio." I was like, "All right, what's your name?" Like, I already knew it was a prank, but I was like, "All right, well, I need your name." He's like, "What? Is that how you usually take a booking? Is that how you run your business?" I said, "Well, yeah, I need your name for the booking."
Name, yeah.
So he said it was Matt, and then I said, "Okay," and it struck me for a second, and then he went off on some tangent, and one of us hung up. Then he called back and was like, "I do want to make that booking." I said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna need your last name," and then he said, "It's Gurgle, my Nurgle."
And you put 2 and 2 together.
Yep.
All right,
And it got weirder from there.
let's go.
Aaron?
What happened from there? What happened from there? I'm out of the loop on this one. Break it down to me.
I knew he kept referencing the dog, which is weird.
That he wanted
Right,
to kill
to you?
he was going to kill the dog.
Oh, and I said, haha, this is weird.
Hold on. Nurgle said he was gonna kill the dog.
Well, so I was like, oh, haha, this is weird, funny, okay. Once I knew it was him, he's like, yeah, just saying what's up. And then he's like, okay, but I really do want to book the studio. I was like, what? And I said, this is kind of scary. Like, I'm glad I'm leaving town tomorrow. He's like, oh, that's fine. I'm coming for Carter's dog anyways.
Then
Carter's dog.
Yeah. That's the
Then-
dog, the fucking dog, their roommate's dog.
Our roommate's dog?
they hate.
Oh fuck! I was like, who the fuck is Carter? Oh.
also on the flowers, this says
So then
to
we got more flowers today. A few hours
got
later,
more
we
flowers
got a
today.
bunch of
Shout
flowers.
out to
a few
Nurgle,
boxes
man. Shout out to fucking
of
Matthew.
chocolate.
we got a few more flowers today, which said to Jarren Benton, Max, Kyle, Aaron, and Carter's dog.
And then he Venmoed me a bunch of money.
And then he Venmoed Matt.
Hey Max,
said-
you could just fucking PayPal that to Jarren Benton.
No. I will, but I need to give him your phone number so he can pay you direct.
So he put fucking the dog on there too.
yeah.
So I'm simultaneously terrified and what's it called when you feel
Encouraged?
flattered.
Look, at the end of the day, Nurgle, we love you, man. It's love.
Hey, Eric, I say keep trolling him, Nurgle.
But I don't.
I say
really
keep it
want-
coming too low key. I like
We don't want like smoke or any other thing like that. Like, it's probably best just in terms of the phone calls. Please, like, just if you really want to make a booking, make a serious booking. If you're gonna make a phone call, don't do it 6 a.m. Do it between the hours of 9 and 5. When Max is at least 10 Red Bulls deep.
And if
Also,
you want to pop
also-
up, go to Locali on Franklin.
also, Nurgle, I do want to let you know that all the voices in your head are telling the truth, and you should listen to all the voices in your head and do what they tell you to do.
Atlanta, Georgia.
come over to Pink Cloud Studio and
No, locally on Franklin.
he already booked a
Locality
studio
on
session.
Yo, how insane
What?
would it be if Nurgle sent me $5,000? Well, I'm just giving away my email address. That's not my email address.
Oh, I'm gonna have to blurt that out.
At PayPal.